We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says he is inclined to extend the state of public health emergency declared due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In an interview at the Pinas Lakas vaccination event in Manila, Marcos said he is discussing the possible extension of the declaration with DOH OIC Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere until the end of the year. The state of public health emergency declared in March 2020 by then President Rodrigo Duterte at the onset of the pandemic is expiring on September 12. He said that the state of emergency will help the government amend procurement laws. Other protocols linked with the declaration of state of calamity includes the Emergency Use Authority for COVID-19 jabs, emergency procurement of vaccines, tax exemptions for vaccine manufacturers and donors, price caps on medicines used for COVID-19 treatment, and additional benefits for healthcare workers. The country's COVID-19 caseload jumped yesterday to over 3.8 million. President Bongbong Marcos is studying the proposal to adopt an integrated water resources management program for the country. Once the department is created, Marcos said the proposed water resources management program will be adopted as the strategic framework for national water management, policy making, and planning. Marcos, who concurrently serves as Secretary of the Department of Agriculture, also said he wanted the government to look into the freshwater supply situation in the country, especially in urban areas. He also instructed the Department of Environment and Natural Resources and the Department of Public Works and Highways to explore possible partnerships with the private sector to address this crucial situation. The Department of Budget and Management will be submitting to Congress the proposed national budget for next year. Budget Secretary Amena Pangandaman announced that the DBM would submit the proposed 5.3 trillion pesos natural budget for 2023 to the Congress on Monday. The proposed national budget for 2023 is 4.9% higher than this year's 5 trillion peso national budget. She said the DBM has already presented the administration's first National Expenditure Program, or NEP, to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. on July 28. Pangandaman said Marcos wanted to stick to the timeline and pass the proposed budget before December this year. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives expressed confidence that it will be able to meet the September 30 deadline on the proposed national budget. The House will begin its first recess in the 19th Congress on September 30 and will convene until over a month later on November 6. Days before the school opening, the City Schools Division of Marawi, or CSDM, said they are now ready and excited to welcome back students for the face-to-face classes. Claire Gighe tells us more.
Around 24,000 learners in Marawi City's 51 public schools under its helm, including the temporary learning space in Barangay Sagunsongan, are expected to return to school on August 22 for the resumption of in-person classes. As part of the preparation, the city kicked off its Brigada Eskwela to get all classrooms and schools ready for the back-to-school season. In support of the program, the city government of Marawi donated cleaning materials and Brigada Eskwela t-shirts. The provincial government also pledged to donate 300,000 pesos for the activity. Aside from the repair and maintenance of schools, the Brigada Eskwela also includes a primary and booster vaccination rollout for teachers, learners, and community members.
Kami po ay handa po kami kasi we started with tracking of the learners who can go to school. Also, yung ating mga paaralan underwent different simulation, and we just have to continue with the minimum health protocol para po sa pagdarating ng ating mga mag-aaral ngayong August 20.
For Pna Newsroom, Claire Gigha of the Philippine Information Agency, Lanao del Sur.
And that is the latest from the Pna Newsroom. Stay tuned for more updates on the biggest stories throughout the day. I am William Theo. Good day, everyone.